Alright guys, this is the final video in my San Francisco Giants film photography series, I swear. In my last video I shared some unearthly photos I snapped on Lomo turquoise. This time, we're getting cinematic. The same Moneyball, although that movie was at least partially shot on this film stock. This is Giant Spring Training on Kodak Vision3 250D. This was my first time shooting this film stock, and I just want to start by saying what everyone says when they shoot Kodak Vision3 250D. I think this is my new favorite film stock. It's absolutely gorgeous. 250 is the ISO rating, and the D stands for daylight. Get your minds out of the gutter. Come on, guys. Kodak only sells Vision3 in bulk cans intended for motion picture cameras, but there are a few brave souls out there hand-rolling the film and selling it back to hacks like me. I chose to shoot this roll at box speed, but this film is very flexible, like very flexible. It has amazing highlight latitude, reduced grain in the shadows, and super clean skin and color reproduction. But there is a catch. Remjet. It's a carbon black anti-halation protective coating on the back of the film that has several purposes. It lubes the film for movement in a motion picture camera. It helps with static electricity buildup, and like I said, it's anti-halation. Honestly, none of this shit matters except for the fact that you cannot send this film to any commercial lab for C41 processing because of the remjet coating. You have to send it to a lab like the Midwest Film Company that understands the tenuous witchcraft necessary to develop this beautiful film. And some people say they use basic science to do this, but since I don't understand it, and as humans we fear what we don't understand, it's witchcraft. There's a link in the description if you'd like to learn more about their dark magic. So the wizards at the Midwest Film Company did their thing, and here's what we got. This first shot is gorgeous. I was walking past this tunnel that leads out to the stands, and the light was hitting just right. Really happy with how this one turned out. So through this tunnel out into the stands, I got this shot of the field while the grounds crew was preparing for practice. Honestly, I cannot get over how good these shots look. And side note, all these photos were captured on my Canon A1. Now I haven't worked a single spring training that didn't have some early call times. One morning, I was in the dugout as the sun was just starting to come over the horizon. And as magic hour began to light the scene, arbitrary items in the dugout began to call to me. I love how the sunlight was bouncing off these bases that were patiently waiting to be placed on the field. As the sun got a little bit higher, the golden hues got more intense. I'm not sure any of these shots should be as good as they are. Maybe it's the film stock, maybe it was the perfect time of day, maybe it was my incredible artistic eye, or maybe it was a combination of all three. But I think these shots are absolutely beautiful. Now, if you want to see a real photographer, I was able to snap this portrait of longtime Giants photographer Andy Kuno. He's a San Francisco native who was raised by photographers, and he's been in the game a long time. I was really excited to take his portrait. It felt special to me to capture a creative that I've looked up to for a long time. This next series of shots were taken during some batting practice. I really like this photo of Logan Webb dropping some knowledge on some of his fellow pitchers.
Let's get started.
It's a really nice backlit shot. So back to batting practice, we have this shot of Patrick Bailey sitting against the dugout. Then I got the nerve to go into the dugout and I got a really nice shot of Giants closer Camilo Doval. And to finish it off, maybe my favorite shot of the roll. Jorge Soler as he's waiting his turn to take some hacks. Hot damn, this film stock is something else. Maybe I was cooking with fire, but I think there's something special about Kodak Vision3. I guess the only way to find out is to shoot more of it, which I will absolutely be doing. Join me next week when we talk about the dangers of shipping your film in the mail. In the meantime, enjoy some bloopers. So yeah, this film talk. Why the f? Honestly, I can't get over how good these. Some of his fellow pitchers. I can't fucking talk. And that's something I'll be doing. This is the final. It's a carbon black anti-halation. This is gonna be tough. You pronounce halation?
Halation.
How?
Halation.
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 Got it, halation. So, the Mizzards at... Can't talk, I can't speak. Who wrote this Stock, film stock. This is my new favorite, film stock. Stock. Stocks and bonds, bonds and stocks. Beautiful film. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan, and here's what we got. That was so close. The field and the grounds crew. And the grounds crew was arbitrary items, and I need to read this whole thing straight up.
That's a bunch of stupid.
This is going really poorly. Felt pretty good. Let's do one more.